A disclaimer before we get started that this is not a sponsored video. Hello and welcome to Learn Data. It's great to have you on this channel. I'm Nilesh, and in this new series, I'm going to start reviewing the books that I've read. So these books could be related to data science or AI, or they may not be related. So these are just my thoughts on what the book is about, and if I'd recommend it to you for reading. So the very first book that we are going to talk about in this video is the book Life 3.0 by Max Tegmark. Uh, if you haven't already read, this book was published in 2017. So let's get into what I liked about the books. If were there any things that I did not like, and if who could be the potential audience to read this book. So the print that I got here in India, this is the, I don't know if you can see it. So that's the price tag on the book, and the number of pages is 364 pages. And it was international bestseller. So these are the points we'll go over. The author, this is the website, say physics.mit.edu. You can also go to the web page of their lab, and here there is additional information. I think this is the hardcover version of the book that is listed here, and you can read through all the reviews that the book has and additional contents that are here. So there are additional videos that you can also watch, and there is also a Wikipedia page, Life 3.0, as you can see this one. So overall, the book is fascinating. I liked it very much. So what are the top things that I liked about the book? Okay, so without giving out any spoilers, I'll try to be as brief as possible. So the book starts out with what artificial intelligence is and how it is developing. So would we have superhuman intelligence in maybe 10 years, 30 years from now? What effect it would have on our society? Would there be any changes, any cultural changes, and all that type of stuff? And then it builds into a set of fictional story where the AI has now become super intelligent and they are much more smarter than humans. So then what will happen? So with all these things, the question that the book raises is there anything we can do if that were to happen? Uh, are there any steps we can take now to kind of build up to a position where just in case if that scenario happens where the AI is much more smarter than humans, then uh, how do we have that situation in control? So th- that sort of thing. And the things that I liked about the book are it's easy to read. So the book has technical terms in it. So it's not a very fast read, at least for me. So you have to think. The book makes you think, and it also does a great job at providing real life examples as an analogy to what concepts they're trying to explain in the book. Then it has several interesting images, infographics that kind of help explain the the story that's going on in the book. And then each or not each of them, but most of the facts or claims that are made in the book have additional references that are cited at the back of the book. So if you want to read further on a particular topic, you can always read through the references and do more research on that. Uh, Moreover, the chapters in the sections, they are sequentially arranged, so they are nice story-like. So you feel like a progression building up from one chapter to another. And if you already have computer science or AI background, you're already aware of the common technical terms, then the book also tells you what chapters you can skip and move forward. Uh, and moreover, in addition, the book also has the real names of the peoples or the AI experts in around the world. Uh, so you can always Google them and find out what work they are doing. There are also links to websites if you want to find out more information for that particular topic. So that's also there. And towards the end of the book, the book also kind of goes into more of a science fiction uh, description of how things could be, and that's interesting as well. So uh, I definitely I think this is a great book. Things that I dislike, nothing except for this particular printed version that I got. I was hoping that the images were colored because in the text it is described that you probably want to refer to that color. So, but even if those are not colored in this particular print that I have on the website, those images, some of those images are there, so you can look them up in color. So in summary, who would be the interested audience for this? So if you are learning AI, if you are working, if you are studying, if you are interested in AI, then I definitely recommend this book as a must read, so that you kind of get some perspective of looking at what happens after the AI becomes mainstream. So superhuman intelligence AI, or at least what direction we are walking into the future. Uh, Additionally, if you do not have any connection with AI, deep learning, machine learning, but you're just interested in knowing what the hype is about AI or what is the reality about AI, then some of these chapters will give you that information. And yep, so that's the review of the book. Please let me know in the comment section if you found this helpful, or if you would like to see some additional information discussed in these types of videos. In the next video, I'll review another book. Until then, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.